How to play a power chord. Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to play power chords. And they're fairly simple chords, although they do involve a little bit of stretching. Here we go. So we're going to play a second fret power chord on the low string. First, you're going to start by taking your pointer finger, that's finger 1, and you're going to play second fret on the low E string. And then you're going to use your third finger, or you could use your pinky if you like, and you're going to play a note on the neighboring string 2 frets higher than your other note. So that would be on fret 4. So I've got second fret on the low string here, and I've got 4th fret on the A string right there. And then with my pick, I'm only going to hit the 2 strings that my fingers are on. I'm not going to hit any other strings. So my pick plays only the 2 strings that I'm squeezing. Try to hit both strings at once. Okay, that's a power chord. A power chord is defined as far as your hand position as a note played with the pointer finger and then another note played on the next string 2 frets away. You got to make sure you're 2 frets away, because if you're only 1 fret away, then it sounds terrible. So make sure you're 2 frets away. Okay, now you can move this chord just about anywhere. You can play second fret on the A string, and then you know what to do. Put another note down 2 frets away on the next string. Bang, you got a power chord. Make sure your pick hits the 2 strings your fingers are on. Okay, this is a movable chord, so if you were to play the second fret on the D string, all you have to do is play another note 2 frets away on the neighboring string. There you go, you just played a power chord. Works on just about any set of strings. The only place it really doesn't work is if you play a note on the 3rd string and then you play a note on the 2nd string. It's not going to work on that pair of strings because they're tuned differently. But it will work on the final 2 strings. You could play it on the 2 skinniest strings. Although let's face it, most songs don't play power chords with this high of a pitch. Usually they're down low. Okay, now the next thing I'll cover is that there's also such a thing as an open string power chord. We're going to learn that next. Okay, with an open string power chord, you start by playing the low E string. It's an open string with no fingers. And then remember what the definition of a power chord is. You play another note 2 frets higher on the next string. Okay, so if my original note, my bass note, is low E, then what I want to do is I want to play second fret on the A string. That would be a note 2 frets higher on the neighboring string, so it fits the definition of a power chord. So that's called an open string power chord. Okay, power chords are very handy for learning rock. You can use them in a lot of songs, and you can slide them around. You can make them travel from one string to another, and from one fret to another, and they're used in about 99% of all rock and roll tunes. You just learned power chords.